friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour touching every shore from Cali to Singapore.
Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together. Now we
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's going to have the Niners first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The Niners at 2-8 now on the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
Purdy to throw it on first down. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Purdy. Forced out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Peyton Turner able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. The kick by Gold is good, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Mond looks to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Mon looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Mon's throw caught by Olave. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Kamara try the right side. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now Mon. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Samson Abuka in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And some space here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards, but he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
From his end zone, Wilson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run once more with Taylor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. They go play action here. Purdy. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mon now off of play action. The pass caught by Olave. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. Off the play fake, Mond. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mon going to throw it. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Mon. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, I can spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14 to 10. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Purdy. Under pressure, they got him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. For a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense not able to believe their good fortune probably. 1st and goal at the 2. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From his end zone, Wilson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it, escaping the pressure right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They go play action here. Mon. And that is incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third down from the gun, it's Mon. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. From his end zone, Wilson. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They start the second half with Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 12, Mon. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And some room. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, 49ers. Jonathan Taylor, 62 yards. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mond out of the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mond. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw busting through to get him for a loss of 6. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Steps away to his left. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 129 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Taylor on 1st down. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Purdy from the gun.
Dancing to his left. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Now Purdy. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
On 1st down, Purdy. Well, defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. He's got room at the 30.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Jonathan Taylor.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Mond. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking up the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is fielded at the 7. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Complete to Taylor on the slant. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. This one is caught. It's Moore. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. And this pass caught by Gray. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 155 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jeff Wilson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And he'll be tackled short of the goal line, but there is a flag down. Let's see what the call is here. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well extend a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the 1st down against our defense by that decision.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. Finding room at midfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On 1st down, here's Mon. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And the 49ers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That is going to be a safety. So just nowhere to escape the pressure that time. He goes down for a safety, and that should all but do it here in this one.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, but you're right. Now they have to kick it away, and this one definitely looks like a lost cause.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. From the 31, Mond. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On third down, here's Kamara. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for New Orleans, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.